Okay, you're gonna have to wait just a little bit longer. 2 more days. 2 more days. 2 more days is all you have to wait for the next episode. It's gonna be alive, and maybe we'll go over an hour. I don't know, but I miss all of you, and of course, I want to keep doing this and everything. However, there are just some times where you need a break, and Dia and I have needed a break. No, we're not burned out from the podcast. It's just life and purpose. Purpose is huge. And what do I mean by that? Well, I'll put it to you like this, right? And this is me, real, you know me. Here we go. In the cult, many times we, the men at least, dedicated their lives to this. If you were truly faithful, I'm not talking about the half and halfies, not talking about the quarter, three quarters, I'm talking about full timers. This was your life, live, breathe, and you die by this very faith, right? All of that time, I dedicated it to that place. One thing I dedicated beyond, and many know what it's like, I dedicated what belonged to my family to them. And when my world was destroyed, my very purpose was also destroyed. And it took time to figure out what I wanted to do with my life afterward. And you could say that I didn't have purpose. And I didn't want someone to sell me purpose. I didn't want to go to someone else and give them purpose. I didn't want anyone doing anything with my purpose, nor did I want to affect your purpose. And in time, I found purpose. And the purpose that I found was the purpose in the love for my family, to give myself to them. The very thing that I gave that cult that I thought was gone was never gone. All the tools were there, but lacked purpose. And over time, the building blocks that you build to gain that purpose again. And sometimes purpose drives you here, drives you there, drives you to this spot, drives you to that spot. But the biggest piece, and this one even seems counterintuitive, it even seems like it's against the very podcast that I and we and this journey that we're doing together, it's going against it. I promise you it's not. My purpose is not the podcast. My purpose is to love my family, enjoy my life, enjoy this world, enjoy this life, have fun. As you can see, I think Judy, and I love her post on Facebook. She was running for office. While at the same time, if you were to ask her about the cult and everything, she'd probably be open to telling you all of that stuff, how messed up it is, the nonsense, everything. However, her purpose is to try to better her community. And that takes you away a little bit from dedicating time to this community. But that's kind of the point. This community filled with support wants you to go live your life. In some cases, those that leave the cult, they never look back. Others return to help. However, we always try to push ourselves to be more than what we are today. This doesn't mean we're not a part of the mission. It doesn't mean we're not part of the purpose. It doesn't mean we don't care for the wrongs that are happening in that place. We care. But we have a responsibility to ourselves to take care of ourselves, to do things that doesn't involve the community, but instead involves working on ourselves. I want you to disappear sometimes. Not the community. No, no, not the community. But sometimes I want you to take a step away. Just unplug from everything. Just go out there and have fun. live your life, find new habits, find a bookstore, find sports. Just go out there and have fun. And that requires you to take a step away from all of this. And that's okay because we know your heart. We know where you're at. We lived where you came from. And we want you to have fun. And we want you to enjoy life. And that's the same thing that I have to push myself to do. And it's not easy. It's not. But it's worth it because you're worth it. Anyway, we'll be back at it Wednesday alive, and I'm thinking that it's going to be something like where we talk about what's going on. Let's catch up, the news. Anyone wants to share the crazy findings? I know Sharim, at least on Facebook, he's openly accusing pastors. And let's talk about that. I'm all about it. I want to talk about it. There are guests that we have like in the pipeline ready. They're ready at any time when we say, hey, we're available to do this. Let's do it. I'm all about it. I really am. But first, let's catch up because we've been through a lot this first season of Fig Tree Podcast. We've had these wonderful stories and lessons learned. And I don't want to forget those lessons. I don't want to forget those stories. We move on to the next thing. No, let's take a step back. Let's look at their stories. Vil Indigno's story. Let's take a look at Ex Obrera's story, Alma Rebelde's story. These are all wonderful stories, and the more that are going to come. In any case, love y'all. Thank you so much for the support. Dia, we're going to get back at it anyway. I just felt inspired to share this with you all. Don't let anyone sell you purpose. You give yourself that purpose. You choose what you want that purpose to be. I will see y'all on Wednesday. Oh, did I turn this off? See, I do that.